Right then, this is going to be one of my trailer review discussion videos. This has been tweeted to me so very many times, and of course, you've read the title, I'm going to be talking about Mandy. I initially was really skeptical. This was sent to me, like I said, just through the ass. It was just constantly sent to me, and I thought, Nicolas Cage, the guy's been, a little bit out there for quite some time, and his career has been on the nosedive. But my god, this trailer looks insane. I absolutely love the look of this trailer. Just to get to grips with this, I'm going to give you the plot, and then we're going to talk about the trailer. So the plot, as per everything I can find online, somewhere in the primal wilderness near the Shadow Mountains in the year 1983, Red Miller, played by Nicolas Cage, has fallen deeply for the deceptively charming Mandy Bloom, played by Andrea Riseborough. However, the life he has made for himself comes crashing down suddenly and horrifyingly when a vile band of ravaging cultists and supernatural creatures desecrate his idyllic home with vicious fury. Now a broken man, Red lives for one thing only: to hunt down these maniacal villains and exact sweet revenge. Now, funnily enough, this film premiered at Sundance Festival this year, but I was at Sundance Festival in London. I don't remember this being around, to be perfectly honest, so I'm not sure whether this was only in certain countries, because I don't remember it being at Sundance Festival London, because otherwise I would have seen it. This looks incredible, like absolutely incredible. It looks like something which is right up my street. The trailer, first and foremost, and like you could see from the plot, is creating a whole new world unto itself. This film is establishing its own new universe. It's not just taking, the year 1983 as our 1983. It is putting it way out there into its own brand new world. There are some very strange imagery in this trailer. As trailers go, this is a beautifully put trailer, because you get just enough of the story but not enough of the plot beats from what I can see. So as trailers go, this is a really beautifully constructed trailer, but they're also giving you a real flavour of what the film is going to be like in terms of its cinematography, its sound, so the use of sound, but also there's some interesting cartoon animation aspect thrown in there as well, which when I saw it in the trailer I thought to myself, well, holy shit, is this going to be woven through the actual film? Because if it is, this will be one of the very few feature-length wide release films which will have that, woven through an animation versus live action, woven into the story. It's very seldom done, but when it's done, and it's done right, it works so beautifully in a film. And a film like this, with such unique imagery, I really hope they weave that animation aspect through to the feature-length film. From what I could see from the trailer, you've got Nicolas Cage actually acting, which I know he's been known as a pretty out-there actor for a really long time. And if anyone doesn't remember him, because I know I've got some younger audience members on my channel, if you don't remember him being a good actor, just go and look at Con Air. Con Air is a very good film. I love it. It's a personal favourite of mine, actually. And he, as an actor, performs very well in that film. He puts across a really good performance, and it's quite believable. He doesn't ham it up. And although you can see the Nicolas Cage which we've grown to know in this trailer, the really hammy, I'm Nicolas Cage, he's going balls to the wall, but he's also acting alongside it. He's not just doing what we know him to be now, which I think really bodes well. I think this is the type of film for Nicolas Cage to really get his career back on track. And there's actually another one which is coming out, or I believe is out, where Nicolas Cage plays a father and he has a wife, and basically everyone goes out to kill their kids. And again, that's a film where it plays into Nicolas Cage as we know now, which could pull his career back from the brink, because he's not been doing anything, because, he's not going to sell tickets anymore, not with what we know him to be anyway. But like I say, this trailer is filled with some gorgeous imagery, and there's even some Lovecraftian elements woven through it. I caught some dialogue with respect to cosmic entities, and you can really see it. Like, if we're comparing this film to, say, the likes of The Void and some of the imagery which is woven through there, and even, again, the likes of, say, The Endless, which I reviewed recently, there are some elements which are very samely, or there are some elements which, should I say, is cosmic and Lovecraftian woven through all of those films. And this, again, plays on that really, really well. The cultists, which you can see in the trailer, very, very well done. You don't get really to glimpse any of their faces at all. Some of them look like creatures unto themselves. So when I read the plot and I could hear supernatural creatures, I'm wondering to myself whether some of them are even part of the cultists. There's some sadomasochistic looking people within that cult. You can see some almost Cenobite inspired clothing in there. And the weapon which Nicolas Cage wields in this trailer, so good! So good. That axe, if this film does well, that axe will become iconic. Genuinely, that's my prediction. If this film does well, that axe which Nicolas Cage, which you see him have in the trailer, will truly become iconic. And there's even a scene in this trailer where you've got two people wielding chainsaws. Nicolas Cage and someone else wielding chainsaws. This film is like Mad Max versus The Evil Dead versus Hellraiser versus Lovecraft. That's what it screams to me. This is a film which is massively high on my radar at the moment. I'm really, really looking forward to it. Like I say, I think this trailer is spot on. The use of colours and really vivid depth in the cinematography is just, it's really, really well done. From a technical aspect, in terms of how it's lit and how it is graded, it's beautifully put together. And again, this is just a trailer, so I don't know whether this is going to be indicative of the entire film, but it looks like it. Genuinely looks like it. It's from a director which I have absolutely no idea about, Panos Cosmatos, who is an Italian-Canadian film director. He is essentially, or what I can see anyway, is known for Beyond the Black Rainbow. I don't know anything of that at all. He's made two films, Beyond the Black Rainbow, 8 years ago in 2010, and now he's made Mandy. In terms of Beyond the Black Rainbow, what it's about, just from looking at the poster, it looks kind of similar-ish, but again, no idea about this guy. He seems to have just come out with Mandy and taken everyone by storm. The reviews at Sundance Festival were amazing, and not everyone likes Rotten Tomatoes. I think they're full of shit because it's just an aggregator website. Take everything with a pinch of salt with regards to that website, but they do have an approval rating for Mandy at 97%, or they did anyway, based on 30 reviews with an average of 8.1 out of 10. And again, these people are reviewers. They are generally sometimes inspired and motivated to critically praise a film. However, a film like Mandy is not going to get critical praise unless it is actually good. You just have to watch the trailer to realise that. It's not like a Marvel film or a Disney film or anything like that, or a DC film. It's not one of those films where the critics will be motivated to give it good performance reviews. This has got good reviews because it's a good film, and you can see it from the trailer. Like I say, this trailer is very, very well put together. They do not give much away at all. You can see enough of the performances, and the performances, like I say, look stellar. They look really, really, really good. I'm really looking forward to this film. I genuinely think this is going to be good. I need to catch it the moment it's released. It's supposed to be coming out September 14th, but again, that is subject to change. I don't know whether it's going to even have a wide release. I really hope it does. If it does, I'm going to be there day one watching this movie. If you haven't watched the trailer, which I'm surprised if you haven't, because I've been absolutely hammered with this, so I will link it down below in the description box. But you must watch this trailer. I want to hear your thoughts. What does it give you in terms of a flavour for the film? What do you think about this? Do you agree with me when you watch this trailer that it's very Lovecraft inspired with a hint of Hellraiser meets Mad Max meets The Evil Dead? Because to me, that's kind of what I got anyway. That's the flavour I got from this trailer. But let me know all your thoughts down below in the comment section. If you haven't heard of this and you've seen the trailer based off the back of this video, what do you think? Will you go and watch it? Because to me, I'm really glad I have you guys and I have this channel, because some of these things do fly under my radar, and if I hadn't had you guys hammering me on Twitter, I wouldn't have seen this. And I'm really surprised. If this was at Sundance London, I don't know how I missed it, because I was there and that's where I watched Hereditary. So I'm really, really surprised that I managed to miss this. It looks so good. As always, if you're new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this, give it a like and a share. Get this review out there to a few people. Get people aware of Mandy, because I really think this kind of movie deserves to do well. As always, I've been Mr. H, and I'll catch you in the next video.